Hello my lovelies, how are you doing? It's Sue Verhoeven here and I am bringing you a cherry Bakewell tart influenced smoothie. This is really great if you have a sweet tooth and it's packed full of nutrients as usual for you. So I'll just go through the ingredients first. 4 or 5 ice cubes. I am going to put, I've actually got some almond milk today for this. I'm going to put a cup of almond milk in it. Then I am going to put almost a cup of dark sweet frozen cherries. Look at those. Very nice. I'm also going to put a cup of frozen spinach in. Now, frozen spinach is a great way of getting spinach into your diet because it goes off so quickly in the fridge. And it means you can always add this to like stir fries, soups, sauces and your smoothies. Absolutely staple thing for the freezer. And it's frozen really quickly, so it's a really good source of nutrients, probably better than a bag of spinach that's been in your fridge for 2 or 3 days. That's if it lasts that long. The other thing I'm going to put in it is almond butter, a teaspoon of almond butter. And actually I keep my butters, my nut butters upside down because these whole food where it's just the nut in there and not lots of emulsifiers, the emulsifiers that you get in the cheaper non-whole food brands keep the nut butter together so that it's the same consistency all the way down the jar. These tend to separate out because they don't have those emulsifiers in them. So if you store them upside down, it means the oil goes to the back. In fact, this had a layer of oil on it when I bought it, and it hasn't now. This one's pit and nut, and I'm a great fan of the Alpro milks. And then I'm going to put 2 scoops of vanilla protein powder. The one I use is Arbonne because I think it's the best. And then for that biscuity taste, I'm going to put a tablespoon of flaxseed in it. Right, so let the excitement begin. Let me put this down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, first a cup of almond milk. I'm going to give it a little shake. I don't think you really need to do this, but it's my habit, just to make sure it's all running through. So here's my cup measure. Actually going to measure it today rather than just judge it because it's easier for people to follow. That was not quite full, so a little dot more. Okay, I've already measured out my cherries. So in go my cherries. This is going to be nice and cold because the ingredients I'm putting in are frozen. Here goes my spinach in there. I'm going to put 2 scoops of my vanilla protein powder in there. Oh, lovely. I love the vanilla smell of this. I love vanilla. Who doesn't love vanilla? It's gorgeous. Okay, here's my flaxseed. This is a milled flaxseed. It's not whole. It's been kind of ground up to like a bran-like consistency, and I use the Linwoods one. It's the only one I've actually found in my supermarket. There, see, it's that kind of consistency. In that goes. And last but not least, a teaspoon of nut butter. This is almond butter, so it's going to have that lovely taste. Whoa. Right, I don't like waste, so I'm going to have to scrape that lid off camera. Actually, I might have to do it now. Look at that gorgeousness. Now this one actually does need a bit of a stir. Let's put that teaspoon in there. You know what I'm going to be doing with this lid later. Waste not, want not. Right, I'm just going to give this a little stir from the bottom. I think the contents, once it's open, settle better. See? Right. Whoop. Lost that bit now. Whoops, thought I was going to knock something over. I've made a mess. I've made a mess. I've made a mess. Sure everyone doesn't go to these extreme lengths. Yum yum yum. I have made a bit of a mess there. Where's my whizzer lid? I have forgotten my whizzer lid. There we go. And that is ready to go, and it should be a nice pink colour. We like pink. So, here we go for a bit of whizzing. I'm going to do my calf exercises as usual. Let's see. Or it could be brown. It's brown because I've added green and red make brown. I've added quite a lot of spinach. Oh, look how thick that is. In fact, that is really, really thick. Oh, it smells like a Bakewell tart. I'm going to add a bit more almond milk to this to loosen it up a bit, because I'm going to take this in the car in a minute when I go and pick my son up from school, so I don't want to be spooning it out. But it would be great for a Buddha bowl. You could put it with some fruits and some nuts. I'll do a Buddha bowl for you another time, but it's basically a thick shake. So let's blend it a little bit more. Just another 10 seconds. Yeah, that looks a lot more liquidy. I only added a little bit of extra milk, but you can do it so it's to your own consistency. So it looks like chocolate, isn't chocolate. Right, let's see what it tastes like. Oh, it smells like a pudding. Oh my goodness me, that is insanely delicious. That is so, so delicious. And it's got quite a lot of substance to it with the nut butter in there. And it's nice and cold. It's really nice and cold, so it's going to keep fresh. Oh, absolutely delicious. I wouldn't keep these in the fridge for a long time. They're to be kind of made and consumed, because all the nutrients will start to break down, you know, lose some of its potency. So drink these fresh. If this is too much for you, use half the ingredients. That's what I would suggest. But oh, it's biscuity and insanely sweet cherry flavour with the kind of marzipan-esque flavour with the almond milk and the almond butter. As for the spinach, you can't taste it at all. Literally not a hint of spinach in there. So it's a really good way to get some really healthy green vegetables into your diet. I know some people struggle with green veg or they don't like spinach. And it's a great way to get it in. You can chuck it in almost any shake really, because it's kind of masked by the other flavours. You don't have to add the flaxseed. I like to because it gives it that kind of biscuity, cakey kind of texture and kind of background flavour. And that probably will add to it being thicker, because you can make vegan eggs with 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, 2 tablespoons of water, let it sit for 5 minutes, and that is your equivalent of an egg. So if you're baking and you're trying to be vegan and not use eggs, this is your egg substitute. 1 tablespoon for each egg. So it will have mixed with the liquid in here to help make this thicker, which is great if you're doing a Buddha bowl, which, as I said, I must do. Absolutely delicious. Try this one, it's insanely yummy. Okay, lots of love. I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you do, let me know how you get on, and do share it. Give it a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Okay, lots of love. Bye.
Meta 7 combines 7 vital nutrients that boost your metabolism. These essential nutrients boost your energy level and may even help you lose weight. The goal of Meta 7 is to help you activate your life. So if you are feeling a bit sluggish and want your energy back, try Meta 7 today.